right, good morning, everybody. We are here for day 3 of Fan Expo in Dallas. This is the last day. It's Sunday. Um, Honestly, we broke our budget yesterday. I broke our budget. So hopefully Scarlett's content with what she got, which was very little compared to me, and it's always like that, and I feel bad. But um, I'm still going to enjoy my action figures because she told me I had to, and I couldn't be guilty about it. So um, I think today I'm going to keep it small. I'm going to be on the search for pins. Like I said in an earlier video, for some reason, I just have this desire to start collecting them now. So I'm going to look for that today. I'm going to just kind of enjoy the day. Scarlett is debuting a new cosplay. She's going to be Fiona from Shrek. So I'm pretty excited to see what that looks like for her. And yeah, just going to do the best to enjoy Sunday. Typically, Sunday is the slowest day of the cons, but I don't know. Friday was pretty busy for me in an opening day, so I expect still a ton of people. But if you're a new con goer, Sunday is usually the day, especially with like the vendors who sell like figures and things like that. It's usually the day that they're trying to get rid of as much as possible. So you can kind of negotiate a little bit if you feel like something's a little bit overpriced. Definitely don't be afraid to ask. It never hurts to ask. I don't think anyone's is truly offended. I would say don't do that for artists. Like that's their creation. They're not reselling. That's their artwork. And so if you feel like something's not worth the money, then just compliment them, maybe give them a follow on social media and move on. But for the people who are actually just like reselling figures, comics, stuff like that, you can usually, especially on Sunday, kind of talk your way into a little bit of a deal. So let's see what we walk away with. Here we are. We are at the convention center for day 3, Sunday. And I stopped by my local swamp and picked up Fiona. Say hi, Fiona.
Hello.
All right, it's going to be a fun day today. Let's go check out Sunday. So Sundays are usually a really good day to be able to walk the floor because there are significantly a lot less people. Over here to the left, you'll see a company that makes accessories for wheelchairs to be able to customize them, to be able to look like, as you saw, like the BB-8 droid and things like that. So just kind of a unique way to be able to stand out in a positive way if you are disabled or in a wheelchair. Just thought it was pretty cool, so wanted to highlight that. But as you see, when you walk around, definitely a lot less people, so a little bit easier to navigate. And it gives you a chance to be able to notice things that maybe you hadn't noticed before. It gives you a chance to kind of slow down and really enjoy some of the artwork and some of the creativeness that goes into a lot of these booths, especially on things like this. Like, we had walked past this several times and hadn't noticed the lightsaber battle yet. Usually at Fan Expo, the further back you go is when you start seeing some more of the bigger displays. Clearly we're in the Star Wars section back here, but a lot of really cool, unique things that you can do. So being able to ride in some of the speeders, check out some of the individuals that are in cosplay. As you see, coming up here in just a second, you'll see some characters that you'll recognize in Star Wars movies, especially back there in the back left corner that I just turned away from. You'll see Darth Vader, some stormtroopers walking around. And it's really just kind of a cool way to immerse yourself in that Star Wars lore. And it's not just a galaxy far, far away that you get to check out. You see a lot of different pulp culture, iconic IPs. So here, like Ghostbusters, for example, the Texas Rangers division. You'll also see, I believe, the robot from Short Circuit. I believe is the movie it's from. It's a little bit before my time, so I apologize. But yeah, so the back corner of the con is usually dedicated a little bit more open space and for some more of these really cool photo op type moments. All that's well and good, but I was pin hunting today. So as I was walking around, finally saw my first set of pins to be able to kind of shop at. Kind of looking around at the selection they have, trying to get out of people's way, just trying to be polite and not not crowd the space. But definitely found a couple really cool, unique pins in this setup here. So I ended up picking up this mystery pack for Batman. I ended up getting the one there on the bottom right hand corner. And then I saw this Deadpool and Wolverine one, thought it was pretty unique and had to get it. But as I was checking out, I saw this Batman Flash symbol coming up right about now. It was from the movie. The movie was garbage, but I really liked the Batman logo with the Flash symbol. As we were kind of walking around, Scarlett got stopped, was asked to do some interviews for some podcasters and stuff around the con, which was pretty neat. And then if you see Scooby-Doo there in the middle, he was a guy who hosts a television show that caters, I believe he said, to like kids that are in the hospital and things like that, to be able to kind of bring them some of the joy from comic conventions and things like that they otherwise would not be able to go. He was looking for a group of cosplayers and asked Scarlett to volunteer to be a part of it, so I thought that was pretty neat. I left Scarlett kind of fending for herself out there with the other cosplayers. That was kind of her moment. She was really looking forward to going out there and taking pictures with people and things like that. So I went ahead and went back into the exhibit hall as she was gearing up for the cosplay red carpet. Wanted to take one more look through, see what I could find in the way of pins. Going back to the point that Sunday's the best day to shop, you can even see this booth here saying 20% off all sticker prices. I'm telling you, Sundays, they want to get rid of all this product, so don't hesitate and be afraid to be able to ask for a deal. So I was kind of surprised that I didn't see more pins in some of the booths. Usually in years past, there's always been a ton. So I'm not going to lie, I was kind of getting a little bit discouraged. Didn't think I was going to be able to really find any that stood out. But as I kept walking, I ended up kind of in the corner you can see there on the left-hand side, I saw some keychains and earrings, so I went ahead and gave it a shot, see what they had over there. And as I kind of checked out their selection and walked into the booth, I saw signage that talked about pins. Even though I just pointed my camera at it, didn't quite see it on the left-hand side at first because apparently I'm half blind. But I started looking at some of the earrings, the keychains, and then finally worked my way over to the left to a pretty large pin selection, which was nice. Ended up picking up some. So after I spent more money I didn't have to spend, went back out to the cosplay red carpet, and here are all the cosplayers that were lined up. Actually, this is really only about half the line. There was a whole nother side of it that was full of cosplayers waiting to be able to show off their cosplay. But of course, with all these amazing cosplayers, I'm obviously biased. So here is Scarlett showing off her Fiona from Shrek. All right, that's a wrap. Day 3. A little blue dot on my face from, Scarlett didn't put her phone on silent before we started recording. We're such fucking amateurs. All right, it's day 3. We're done. We're going home. I know what you were thinking. Andrew, what pins did you pick up? Well, I ended up getting this Aurora pin for Scarlett. They were 3 for $45, so I ended up giving the third to her. Found this Charizard pin, clearly the superior Pokemon, so I had to pick that one up. But what I thought was the coolest was this Pokeball Death Star mashup. Had to add that one to the collection. Just really cool.